Hello, my name is Keaton, and I'm here to talk to you about the element potassium. Did you know that until the 18th century no distinction was made between potassium and sodium? Well, in 1807, a brilliant man by the name of Sir Humphrey Davy discovered potassium through electrolysis of molten caustic potash.
Molten caustic potash, which is another name for molten potassium hydroxide, is primarily mined in Utah, California, New Mexico, and Germany. Potassium hydroxide is colorless, odorless, corrosive, and soluble in water.
Potassium was the first ever metal isolated by electrolysis.
Potassium forms many important compounds including potassium chloride, potassium hydroxide, potassium carbonate, and potassium superoxide.
Potassium chloride is the most common potassium compound, as it is used in fertilizers and as a salt substitute. One of the reasons we use fertilizer is so that if there's a lack of potassium in the soil, plants can absorb the potassium that is within the fertilizer to help maintain the plant's health.
Potassium hydroxide is used to make soaps and detergents.
Potassium carbonate is used to make types of glass and soaps.
And potassium superoxide can create oxygen from water vapor.
Little do you know, potassium is the third most abundant mineral in the human body.
Pure potassium is a soft, waxy metal that can be easily cut with a knife. Now let me talk to you about the properties of potassium so you can get a better understanding of this element. Potassium is represented by the symbol K, as it was named after the Latin word kalium, which means alkali. The atomic number of potassium is 19. Its atomic mass is 39.0983. Potassium's melting point is 336.53 Kelvin, and its boiling point, 1032 Kelvin. The density of potassium is 0.89 grams per cubic centimeter. Potassium is a solid at room temperature and is considered a metal. Its period number is 4, and its group number is 1, and its group name is alkali metal. Potassium has 24 known isotopes, from K32 to K55, out of 2, which are very stable, K39 and K41. Potassium contains qualities to maintain a high-level human well-being and a cheerful lifestyle. Potassium is an electrolyte. For those of you who do not know what an electrolyte is, let me tell you. For example, electrolytes are in your body fluids, which include blood, plasma, interstitial fluids, which is basically fluid between your cells. These liquids in your body act as seawater and have a high concentration of sodium chloride.
When you exercise heavily, you lose electrolytes in your sweat, particularly sodium and potassium. To replenish, I drink 1 coconut water with a splash of pink guava.
Apart from potassium being an electrolyte, this mineral is essential to keeping your heart, brain, kidney, and muscle tissues, as well as important organs of the body, in ship-shape condition. Potassium works in association with sodium to perform a number of critical body tasks. A wide variety of deficiency symptoms that can occur due to the lack of potassium are as follows. 1. You may feel fatigued and weak. 2. Inactive reflexes. 3. Abnormal heartbeat. 4. Heart palpitations. And 5. Anemia and severe headaches. As you can see, potassium is a very important element that you must maintain at solid levels throughout your body. Some important sources of potassium are found in citrus fruits and vegetables. Potassium also consists in salmon, chicken, and whole milk. You may find potassium in fresh fruit juices as well as almonds. But most importantly, you may have heard this one before, but bananas are your #1 source from abundant supply of potassium. Believe it or not, potassium plays an important role in keeping the working of your brain in normal state. Potassium helps raise blood sugar and can play an important role in preventing muscle disorders. Now, how many of you guys get cramps? I know I do. Well, let me tell you something. In most cases, a cramp is due to the low level of potassium in the blood. So remember, 1 banana a day can keep the cramp away. Potassium has a huge role in how you think and the performance of your brain power. Therefore, if you want to do well in a quiz or a test, just eat a bunch of bananas. Now here is an interesting fact. Potassium can raise your metabolism levels as it extracts the energy of nutrients consumed by the human. Therefore, giving you that six-pack you always wanted. Trust me, I would know. As you can clearly see, potassium affects every part of your body and is essential to keeping you healthy. Thank you.